Right now we're going to start off with the adductor muscles. They're the muscles on the inside of your thigh. You're going to go all the way from the top of your knee as far as you can, all the way into the inside of the groin. A good way to control your pressure is through your shoulders and through the leg that is not getting worked on. You can bend your knee, take your hips on or off the floor in order to create more or less pressure depending on what you want. Next muscle after that is going to be the psoas muscle. So we're going to have to move our foam roller a little bit right into the hip socket, and we're going to go right onto the bony part of your hip, and we're going to roll all the way down through the rectus femoris, which is another hip flexor muscle, all the way down as far as the top of the knee, and then all the way back up. And same thing, you're going to use your shoulders as a way to control where you are located on the foam roller and how much pressure you have on the foam roller. And same thing with your other leg that's not working. You can control how much pressure is on your muscle with that leg. Next thing we're going to do is just roll up onto our IT band. So from here, you're just going to roll up onto your side, onto the side of your hip. That leg goes straight, the one that you're working on. The shoulder is going to stabilize you. And you're using the other leg in order to just kind of roll you up and down. Usually I don't like to go all the way down to the knee, but Rob's going to show you the entire IT band here. For the cyclist, we're going to go from just the top of the hip to about mid-thigh, and then come all the way back up. And then we're going to turn onto our glutes and basically just go right onto our back there. You're going to make a figure 4 position, so we'd be working the right glute right now. Figure 4 position with a slight lean onto the right side of the glute, and you're coming all the way under the sit bone and all the way up to the top where your pelvis is, where the little dimple in your back is. Same thing, you're going to use your shoulders to kind of control where your movement is, and the other leg controls how you're located on the roller. Then we're going to go all the way down into the calf. We're going to skip the hamstrings, one calf at a time. This leg is going to control how much pressure you have on the calf. This leg is going to be mobilized, and you're basically going to move the toes to the inside to get the inside of the calf, straight ahead to get the middle fibers of the calf, and then point your toes to the outside to get the outside of the calf. You want to get all 3 planes of movement, all parts of the crura, all parts of the calf. Then from here, we're just going to turn around. We're going to get what's called the tibialis anterior, which is basically the front side of the shin. So the part that we want to get is just on the, if you looked at the shin bone and you were just on the outside of the shin bone, that's what the tibialis anterior looks like. This is the form we're going to use here, just using our hip to control our location on the roller. And that's it for the legs. So you're going to do the same thing on both legs. Then we're going to go up to the upper body. We're going to start off with the pecs. So roller goes straight. You're going right into the armpit. Arm is out at a 45-degree angle up. And it's a very short amount of movement. You're just working on the tendon going back and forth in the front side of the armpit. 3 or 4 passes, not too much. And then we're going to work on the lats. So we're going to turn the roller a little bit. Come back onto the lats. Lats are going to be in basically the back side or the posterior side of the armpit area. And we don't want to roll the entire length of the lat. We only want to go just to where the shoulder blade is. So we're going to the bottom of the shoulder blade and all the way up to the armpit. Then we're going to give ourselves a bear hug, and we're going to roll over onto our backs and get our rhomboids. The rhomboids are the muscles from your spine to the inside border of your shoulder blade. So you're going to bear hug yourself, hips come off the floor so you get a little weight on. You're going to lean to the left side to get the left side of the rhomboids, and then lean to the right side to get the right side of the rhomboids. After you get your rhomboids pretty good, arms are going behind your neck, legs are going down, and now we're going to get the head back onto the floor. That's the upper part of the thoracic spine, little thoracic spine mobility. Get the middle part of the thoracic spine, so you roll up a little bit, and then a little bit in there, and then all the way down to the lower end of the thoracic spine. Might get some pops, some clicks, some releases. Those are really good. We're trying to mobilize the thoracic spine. Don't go too low. We don't want to mobilize the lumbar spine. And that's it. Go ahead and do the other arm and the other leg, and you should be ready for your ride. If you have any questions, you can always reference this video. You can send Dr. Zappy an email at joezappydc@gmail.com, or check out our website for more functional videos at wcofcc.com. Thanks.